When you are black, you are black. The same treatment they give it to me, they will give it to you. A lot of people come online and they are saying many terrible things about the Nigerians. If you are not a hypocrite, when you were saying the negative things about the Nigerians, why didn't you say the positive things about them? You keep listing bad things about the Nigerians, but you will never say that the Nigerians are not the only one doing those things. Mention the crime that you know about the Nigerian. I will tell you, even in the US, in China, in India, every part of this world, many people are there doing the same thing, even in your own country. But you are a slave. You cannot open your mouth when you see other people doing it. That is the reason why you close your mouth, you hide their evil, and you come out here to say bad things about Nigerians. Let me show you what Nigerians really are. Nigerians don't even need to open their mouth. I will be the one to say it. Let me show you. Look, Malaysia and Singapore, they have to thank Nigeria for their agricultural sector. It was in Nigeria that they got the seeds that they used to boost their economy. They got their planting seeds from Nigeria. They got the planting experience from Nigeria. They got the knowledge from Nigeria. Nigeria, I want to thank you very much for what you have done to Malaysia and Singapore. They should be very grateful. I want to thank Nigeria for giving oil to the world. Nigeria, thank you for giving oil and food to people across the world and also to South Africa. Thank you for feeding the South Africans. Thank you for giving them oil and so that their cars can run. I want to thank you for that, Nigeria. I want to thank Nigeria for the financial contribution to liberate South Africans. Thank you, Nigeria. You gave the biggest money to South Africa. It was because of you that Mandela could pay for flight. It was because of you that Mandela could buy suit. It was because of you that South Africans could also get money to feed themselves at the time. We want to thank you for giving South Africans 300 passports and also for giving a scholarship to South Africans. You are very generous, Nigeria. We in Africa, we want to thank you for the peacekeeping mission in Africa. Thank you for keeping peace in this continent, because if you did not keep this peace, by now, many African countries would have turned to refugee camp. Thank you for keeping peace in Africa. We also want to thank Nigeria for breaking global academic records. Nigerians, you have a broken record in the UK. You have a broken academic record in India. That is incredible. Nigerians broke a 100-year-old record. That is 1 century. Nigerians broke 1 century-old record in India. You can imagine that. A country of over 1.4 billion people, Nigerians went there and destroyed that record. It is incredible. Not one time, not 2 times. They keep on breaking that record there. It takes very great intelligence. Nigerians are very intelligent. They are blessed. I want to thank you for giving us international superstars. Look at Shirley Bassey. You can look, the woman who sang Diamonds Are Forever. That woman is a Nigerian. Look at Sade Adu. Sade Adu is equally a Nigerian. Look at Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, and all of them. We want to thank you very much, even Fela Kuti, for giving us great superstars like that and breaking global records. We want to thank you for giving us global hits. Look at all of the songs that Nigerians are giving us. Hit upon hits, back to back. They keep giving us hits. Thank you very much for that. We also want to thank you for Afrobeat. Thank you for your music, Nigeria. We are very grateful right here. We also want to thank Nigerians for providing the doctors to save lives globally. Nigerians, we want to thank you very much. For you are saving lives around the world. In Saudi Arabia, you are saving in the UK, in the US, Australia. We want also to thank you for saving lives in South Africa. Thank you, Nigerians, for saving the lives of South Africans. And especially during the COVID-19, we know how South Africa was a deadly plague. You saved them right there. And thank you for reducing the black mortality rate in South Africa. We also want to thank Nigerians for proving that the black man is intelligent, because when you ask many people about Nigerian, the first thing that will come to their mind is the intelligence of the black man. So if a white man is startled because a black man is intelligent, this is something. So it does prove a point, because people think that we are monkeys. But Nigerians, you broke that stereotype. I wanted to say thank you to all of you. We also wanted to thank Nigerians for all of the inventions in science, in art, even in the military. We want to thank you for all the inventions that you have given the world. It is a big thing, Nigeria. Thank you very much. We want to thank the Nigerians for giving us the best-selling authors. We want to thank you for hosting the only black festival. Since the white man gave us independence, only Nigeria has ever had a festival for black people. And also recently, South Africans, they went to Nigeria to celebrate Carnival there. We want to thank you, Nigerians. All of the haters who are hating you. Even the timber that they used to build their houses, it came from Nigeria. Nigeria was the biggest agricultural exporters back in the days. They were the biggest in Africa. They were even the top 10 in the world. All of the people insulting you. The timber that is holding their roof, it was from your country. If you curse them, the timber will fall on top of their head, and their fathers there. They don't know what they are saying. Thank you, Nigeria. We want to thank you for the food. You have shown to the world that African food is sweet. You have shown African culture in your music, in your dance. Look at the African dance. Even Beyonce went to Nigeria to dance there. Even Janet Jackson, all of them are going there. Look at all Nigerian movies. Africa did not have movies before Nigeria started. Look at Nollywood. Look at what they are doing right there. The comedy, Nigerians have given us so many comedy. Thank you very much, Nigeria. In the track and field, Nigeria is also breaking record. Nigeria, we also want to thank you for stopping Ebola. Look at that Ebola that could have killed many Africans, but Nigerians stopped it. That Ebola had been in many countries, but nobody had a problem with it. Until it got to Nigeria, people started to worry very much. But Nigeria, we want to thank you for stopping Ebola. Nigeria also stopped HIV. We want to thank you for stopping COVID. You have a massive population. If you hadn't stopped that COVID and also HIV, all Africa would have had HIV. Thank you very much for reducing the number of HIV victims in your country. Nigeria, we want to thank you for reducing the mistreatment of women. Now, African women used to be very mistreated. They don't give them money, they keep them in the house. It was Nigerians that started to give them freedom. Thank you for taking care of the African women. All the women, they want to marry Nigerians. They are looking for Nigerian husband. Even people from outside the country, even white people, they're all looking for Nigerian. In the US, you will see all those African American girls, they are looking for Nigerians. All of them that dated Nigerian men, they all graduated because the Nigerian men had something. Nigerians, we wanted to thank you for waking other African men up. Ghana men used to be very docile, but now they are up and doing because they see competition. They are trying to meet up with Nigerians. Look at them, even in their music. Look at them, even in their movies. They are all trying to meet up with Nigerians. We want to thank you for protecting African culture. We thank you very much because you have helped us very much to popularize this African culture. People used to look at Africa as a bushman, but you showed them that African culture is beautiful. We want to thank you. Thank you for taking in the refugees. You took in the refugees from Ghana, from Liberia, from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for giving us a sports legend. On behalf of all African country Nigerians, we are saying a big thank you. Mwah.